Query clauses. I mentioned in the previous videos that we can use all methods under classes enumerable and queryable to write a LINQ query. We have many different methods there, which we can use to do anything we want in LINQ. But there are also clauses, which we can use to write a LINQ query. LINQ clauses are a set of keywords and language constructs, used to query and manipulate data from different data sources, including in-memory objects, databases, XML documents, and web services. LINQ clauses can be used to retrieve and modify data, as well as to perform calculations and aggregate data. In Visual Basic there are 15 clauses that we can use to write a LINQ query. In this video, I will give you a small introduction about the most important clauses for you as beginner, so that you have an idea how they look like. Later I will explain each one in detail how to use. The first one is from clause. It's used to identify the source data for a query, and the variables that are used to refer to an element from the source collection. From clause structure is the following. We have the clause from at the beginning. Then we set a variable with any name we want, for example here it's number. After that we have the preposition in. At the end we set the data source, which is the sequence that we want to query. This clause acts like for each loop. It's the same like this one here. We use this clause to iterate the elements inside the data source, so that we do some calculations in the query later using the variable we defined here. The next one is where. This enables you to filter data by selecting only elements that meet specific criteria. If the condition is true, the elements will be included in the result, else they will be excluded. To use where, we have to set an expression that returns true or false. To write the expression, we can use logical operators, like and also, or else, is not. The next one is select. Select is used to define the results to return from a query. This is mostly used at the end of the query, after filtering the data and doing the calculations. But it must not be always added to the query. These are the most important clauses, which we have to know for now. As mentioned, I will explain these clauses and all other clauses in detail later. For now it's only important to know that we can also use these clauses to write a LINQ query. One last thing I want to mention. We can use both clauses and methods together to write a LINQ query. It means we must not use either clauses or methods. So, we can use both in the same query. You will learn more about that in the next video.